little cooler today. Fine, I'm still sweating though. A little fog came in, cooled us down some. And looks like maybe 1 or 2 more days of heat, and then we'll go into a fall cooling season where we'll be in the 70s and 80s instead of the 90s. Any drop is welcome. So yesterday I did a video on Musk, the link down below, and I lost tons of subscribers and all kinds of nasty comments, and I had to delete. You know, people hate the truth, that's what it is. You know, they can research this stuff just like me and find that your great Musk isn't maybe as great as he thinks he is. Maybe he's done a number over you, and that he's brainwashed you into thinking that he is the great. Brainwashing has to be the number one thing that humans have to be susceptible to more than anything else. The truth is thrown aside and the lies flow. So I thought, as long as I was on a roll of telling the truth, why not tell the truth about a couple other companies? And then I'll have a whole bunch more people unsubscribe. You know, I'm not making this stuff up. It's you can look at it, use keywords to look it up, and see what you find out. But for right now, I'm just trying to find a place that's unpopulated with humans, so I can go ahead and continue on with the video. You know, being truthful about the environmental issues has to be the number one thing. If we throw away the truth, then we might as well just throw away the movement. You can't get anywhere picking and choosing. You have to go after everything. And if it's Musk that's doing all the polluting and the using up of rare earths to the point of exhaustion, that's ridiculous. Those rare earths are needed for medical equipment. Even PCs would be a better choice than cars. How long does a car last, right? So wasteful. How long does an electric battery last? A couple of years, 3 years, 4 years, maybe 5, before it starts going down and down. According to Greenpeace, Coca-Cola is the worst source of plastic pollutions in the ocean. So there you go. Coca-Cola fans, unsubscribe. Get it over with, just do it. You know, you just love Coke no matter what, so if they're the biggest contributor to plastic pollution on the planet, so be it. Pepsi is the second, right behind Coca-Cola. Nestle is the third. Nestle uses 1.7 million tons of plastic annually. I don't know what the other two use annually. Activa and Avon is the fourth largest plastic pollution company in the world. The biggest greenhouse gas emitter in the world? Well, let's go ahead and look at the country by country, which ones pollute the most. As you can see, China has overtaken the U.S. The U.S. is now dropping, finally. The only reason it's dropping is because all the others are rising, putting more and more pollution out. But I guess the purpose of this video is to show that your corporation, your buddy, your company that you support, no matter what they do, maybe you need more look-see into that company and see what they're really doing to our precious planet. And every piece of plastic that has been made is still on this planet and has not changed. It's gotten smaller over the times into microplastic, but it's still there, still being consumed, and still killing whales, porpoises, dolphins, fish, and birds. So think about it. Is our loyalty worth all the pollution, or should we put our loyalty into the planet Earth instead of some corporation who's just out to make lots of money for themselves and their CEO? That's the only purpose of a corporation, is to make money. And nowadays, a lot of the ways these corporations work is that they make something like an electric car that will never make a profit and go for the selling of the shares instead, the stock market, which isn't really making money. It's just gambling. And as we've seen over and over with these corporations, once they peak, they fall very quickly, they become bankrupt, and then the people have to pay for it, and all the CEOs make all this money, and we're stuck with all this junk that gets tossed into the landfill. Like the bicycle scheme where you pay to ride a bicycle somewhere. Remember those? They're completely gone in the city here in San Francisco. Now it's all about electric cars. Next, in a couple months, they're going to let GM drive their cars without any pilots, without any humans, just driving all over the city. Boy, that's going to be hell. The last electric car that did that ended up going the wrong way on a freeway, up an on-ramp, and collided 70 miles an hour with a vehicle and killed 4 people. Can't wait to be dealing with those. So, the whole thing about this video is your loyalty to these corporations. Well, maybe you better look into it a little bit more. Maybe it was because you didn't want to find something negative that you didn't even bother to look. I think the thing that humans find the most distasteful is the truth. I say it over and over, but the truth is something that is quickly disappearing on this planet. It's going away faster than clean air and clean water. I appreciate all the ups and downs and the new subscribers. There goes another bird of prey. And until next time.